Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. The text came at 6:42 p.m., right when I was loosening my tie in the office restroom, getting ready to head home and change. Don't come to the company party tonight. Please. My ex will be there. I stared at the screen longer than I should have, the hum of the fluorescent lights buzzing above me. At first I laughed under my breath. It sounded harmless, almost considerate, like she was trying to protect me from something awkward. But then my chest tightened. Why would her ex matter at all? I typed back, okay, why? The 3 dots appeared, disappeared, appeared again. It'll just be uncomfortable. I don't want drama. Drama. That word landed heavy. We'd been married 7 years. I'd met her coworkers, attended holiday dinners, smiled through small talk and bad music. She'd never once asked me to stay away. Not until now. At home she moved differently. Too quickly. Like she was afraid stillness would give her away. She changed outfits twice, checking her phone each time it buzzed, angling the screen away from me. When I asked if everything was okay, she smiled, but it didn't reach her eyes. I told you, she said lightly. It's just work stuff. I nodded even though something inside me didn't. After she left, the house felt wrong. Too quiet. I tried distracting myself. TV scrolling, reheating leftovers, but my phone stayed silent. No, I made it. No, wish you were here. Just nothing. Around 9 I checked her location. It showed her at the hotel downtown where the party was being held. Fine. Normal. 10 I called. It rang until voicemail. By 11 I called 3 times. No answer. No text. That's when the doubts started lining up like dominoes. Little things I brushed off before. Her sudden password change, the way she'd stopped leaving her phone on the nightstand, how she'd flinched once when I picked it up to check the time. I told myself I was being paranoid. That love meant trust. But love shouldn't feel like this. Just before midnight she texted. Sorry, loud in here. Heading home soon. The words felt practiced. Hello. When she walked in at 12:47 a.m., her makeup was smudged, her heels dangling from her fingers. She smelled like a mix of perfume that wasn't hers and hotel soap. She avoided my eyes, going straight to the kitchen for water. Did you have fun? I asked. She shrugged. It was fine. I wanted to ask about him. Her ex. The one name she never said anymore. The one she'd claimed meant nothing. But the question lodged in my throat. I didn't want to be the suspicious husband, the jealous one. So I let it go. For 3 days. On the 4th day, her phone buzzed while she was in the shower. I wasn't trying to snoop. I swear that to myself even now. It was just there, lighting up the nightstand. A message preview flashed. I can't stop thinking about that night. Seeing you again felt right. My hands went numb. I unlocked the phone. My heart pounded so loud I thought she'd hear it through the running water. There were dozens of messages. Not explicit. Worse. Familiar. Intimate. 2 people picking up a conversation that never really ended. I shouldn't have asked you to come alone, one read. But I'm glad you did, another replied. Her words. I sat on the edge of the bed as memories rewrote themselves. Her laughter lately. Her distance. That party. When she came out, towel wrapped around her hair, she froze when she saw my face. You read my phone, she said quietly. I read the truth, I replied. She didn't deny it. That hurt more than any excuse could have. It wasn't planned, she said, sitting across from me, hands shaking. He works with one of our clients. I didn't know he'd be there until last minute. So you told me not to come, I said. To make it easier. She looked down. I didn't think anything would happen. But it did. Tears filled her eyes. We just talked. Remembered things. I felt seen. I swear, nothing physical happened. I wanted to believe her. God, I did. But betrayal isn't always about bodies. Sometimes it's about choosing someone else emotionally. About hiding. About lies wrapped in politeness. I spent that night wondering why my wife didn't want me there, I said. While you were with the one person you knew would hurt me. She reached for my hand. I pulled away. For days after, we lived like strangers sharing air. Every memory felt tainted. Our inside jokes. Our wedding photos. I kept replaying the moment she sent that text, realizing how easily she'd excluded me from her life. In the end, there was no screaming fight. No slammed doors. Just one quiet morning as sunlight spilled across the kitchen floor. I said, "I don't know how to trust you again." She nodded, tears slipping down her face. "I don't know how to undo it." So I packed a bag. As I closed the door behind me, I realized something painful but clear. Love isn't just about staying. Sometimes it's about knowing when choosing yourself is the only way to survive. And that night, the one I wasn't invited to changed everything.